Welcome to Tenor Tech, where I solve the problems you didn't even know you had.
You must start with the data set correctly formatted as an Excel table or a named range. This guarantees dynamic range updates. Once the table contains new rows or columns, save your workbook so links aren't locked and select the pivot table. Now choose Refresh from the Pivot Table Analyze menu. This pulls new records into the pivot cache. If you still see missing rows, make sure the table actually expanded and that you refreshed the specific pivot table rather than the worksheet. If Refresh didn't capture all data, change the data source explicitly. Click Change Data Source and select the updated table or correct range. Once done, verify whether your pivot uses the workbook data model. If it does, open Manage Data Model and ensure relationships are intact so fields map correctly in rows and columns. After adjusting the source, hit Refresh again to force the pivot cache to rebuild. This step is the core of ensuring new columns or merged tables appear properly in the report. Finalize by verifying calculated fields, slicers, and filters reflect updated data. Sometimes filters hide new items, so clear them if necessary. If you manage multiple pivots or external queries, run Refresh all to synchronize every report in the workbook. If results are still stale, make sure to clear old items or clear the pivot table cache. Go to Pivot Table Options, set number of items to retain per field to none. Then refresh. This forces a full rebuild and usually fixes persistent mismatch issues.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to keep your life in tune.